Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are doing a get ready with me. I have a whole bag here of non-toxic, eczema-friendly makeup. I'm gonna do my makeup and talk you guys through some of the most important things when it comes to healing your eczema naturally. So my story is, back in 2017, I had super severe eczema flares. And they were spreading up and down my arms, and I wanted to heal naturally. And so I was stubborn enough to keep through the process and make sure that I was able to heal. If you see me looking this way, I have a mirror. We're gonna start with Ilia. This is a super serum skin tint, and it contains SPF 40, which what's actually important is it contains zinc oxide. And zinc oxide is not just a sunscreen like an SPF, but the zinc can actually help heal your skin. So I just put a little bit kind of on my cheeks. I have some veins that show underneath my eyes that I always like to cover. So I have two colors. I ended up getting this one, which was way too light of a color. So I ended up getting a little bit of a darker one, like a month later. So I have this nice brush here, and just put that under my eyes. So I was able to heal my eczema naturally, and it healed pretty quickly. It healed in like 3 months, which I think is pretty amazing. But there's a lot of things that I didn't know back then that I know now about healing eczema naturally. And I'm gonna take a moment right here and just put on some earrings. I have these earrings. You have probably seen me wear these. They're like raindrop earrings. These are my go-to daily earrings. I already have on another pair here. They're like a smaller hoop, but they are earrings from Ana Luisa. It is my favorite brand for jewelry, so I just had to put these in really fast. Okay, now we're gonna move on to my next favorite product, which is Well People. Well People is a really good brand. Let's see. And this is their bronzing stick. So this is my magic, okay? This is how I get my cheekbones to look defined, and this is like my favorite product. If I put nothing else on, this is something that I will put on. So we're gonna start from the beginning, which is people always think that with eczema, you have to approach it topically. Topically means from the skin. Since eczema is a topical condition, it technically makes sense that people would approach it from a topical approach first. And so eczema isn't something that is just related to the skin. Eczema is an autoimmune disorder. It's an autoimmune condition where the immune system is attacking the skin. And even though the dermatologists and the doctors won't outwardly say this to you, the reason why we can know this is true is because there are medications out there created for eczema now, like Dupixent, Oplazara. There's a couple more medications out there that target the immune system. So they do know that it's related to the immune system. But why is the immune system overactive is something that we need to ask. The next thing we're gonna do is add some blush. RMS Beauty. They have a gorgeous foundation. This is the blush that I'm using. The inflammation is coming from usually your gut health. So a lot of us have had eczema since we were very young, and it has to do with a gut imbalance. So our gut is comprised of a lot of different microbes. So there is yeast, there are archaea, there's bacteria, there's all sorts of things that occur in our gut. And when we have eczema, when we have inflammation, there's an imbalance. For a lot of people, it is Candida. Candida is an opportunistic yeast, usually Candida albicans. Now we're gonna go in with a highlighter. This is, again, RMS Beauty. And it's a very pretty highlighter. So I like to just do the tip of my nose. We're gonna do my cheeks a little bit. But it doesn't have to just be candida that's causing a gut imbalance. There are a lot of different things that can occur in the gut that can cause imbalances. It could be a bacterial imbalance. Not only did my camera die, but I wanted to interrupt here before I transition you to the rest of this makeup. As you can see, it's done. I wanted to take a moment just to talk about these earrings a little bit more. So like I said, I have been wearing these earrings non-stop for I think 6 months straight. So they look like this. If you go to my Instagram and you watch any reel I've made, I guarantee you I have been wearing these earrings. They also have these cute little square ones. So today I have in these, but they also have in like more of a square. So it's like this cute little square that can go right into there. And then they also have like little ones that kind of hug your ear, and then they drop down and they have like a cute little diamond there. If you want to match me and also wear tear-shaped earrings almost every single day, I have a 20% off discount in the link below. So I have a link for you, I have a little discount code, and 20% off is a pretty good amount off. I mean, I would want to use that. No, just kidding. I really do love Ana Luisa earrings. They are beautiful, and you will be able to see in this close-up that after wearing them almost every single day for 6 months straight, they look perfectly new. So I was excited to share that with you. Now back to our regular programmed talking about eczema. My camera just not so conveniently died, so we're switching over to the phone now. I was saying that there is something called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. And now I'm gonna go in. I have two different eyeliners that I really like. I have, once again, no, I thought it was RMS Beauty, but it is actually Fit Glow Beauty. It is a little eyeliner. And then a very old Honest Beauty eyeliner here. So this one's a little bit darker. This is more of a brown color. So my whole point in saying this is it doesn't really matter to me if it's candida or if there's a bacterial overgrowth. Essentially, a lot of us have gut imbalances, and these opportunistic bacteria or yeast will cause a lot of reactions in the body. So they are giving off byproducts of toxins. They are sending signals to our brain, which is why a lot of times people going through candida have very severe sugar cravings, but not just candida can cause sugar cravings. There are other bacteria that cause that. So essentially, the idea with the gut is we are eating this diet that is so full of carbs, so full of sugar, so full of starch, and the opportunistic stuff loves to survive in that environment. So we're essentially killing it off and creating a new environment. And this new environment lowers inflammation. And when you lower inflammation, the immune system doesn't have to be overactive. And essentially, what autoimmune means is that it is the immune system attacking itself. So like arthritis is autoimmune, psoriasis is autoimmune. There's a lot of different lupus, Crohn's. There's a lot of different issues that are autoimmune. So when we are thinking about things topically, because I do want to give you some topical solutions, I love things like moringa oil. Moringa oil is probably my #1 favorite that I was able to use throughout the years. It is so soothing and it's so nice. I use the brand Nature's Uncut. And then shea butter is a fan favorite, and also tallow. So if you're using something and your skin is reacting from it, so if it gets more red, if it gets more itchy, that's a reaction. We don't want to have any sort of reactions. So instead, trying olive oil, avocado oil, moringa oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, all of those would be options that might do a little bit better for you. Now, This is Pacifica. It is just a powder. I use it to set my under eyes with, and I just like tap it and I go in and do my under eyes because the ilia is a little bit has a shine to it, so I want to mattify underneath my eyes. I recently got this other product by Ilia. It is their highlighter. It's their liquid serum highlighter, and this is it's like a very thin highlighter, and if you're going out, you could give it a little pump and then just like apply it to your shoulders or like your collarbones, and it just gives like a really nice sheen. Let me see if you guys can see. I mean, you can definitely see it there. So I like to do that when I'm going out at night. I'll just put on some of this. I'm not going out at night, so we don't need this. And so diving back into the gut, what you're gonna wanna do to heal your gut is to eat antifungal foods, to eat a lot of fresh herbs, and to change your diet to disinclude so many carbs. We don't need to eat the amount of carbs that we are currently eating. So one of my favorite carbs for eczema is quinoa. If you follow me on Instagram, none of this should sound new to you because I talk about this stuff nearly nonstop. I've been having a lot of client consultations lately because I just launched the Candida course. And if you don't know what that is, essentially, I created a course to teach people how to heal their gut naturally, how to get rid of Candida naturally. So if you deal with thrush in your mouth, Candida overgrowth in your gut, or yeast infections in your private region, that is Candida. And so I just launched a course, and I was enrolling people in a pre-order, and with the pre-order I added a consultation. So I've been having a lot of client consultations lately, and so with those consultations I keep remembering all of this important stuff that I haven't thought about in a long time when it comes to eczema. So one of the biggest tools for you is to learn how to listen to your body. If you track your eczema and you say, hey, I ate this, I flared. I did this, I flared. That was how I was able to heal naturally. I could notice all the signs and symptoms. Granted, I did a lot of research on how to detox the liver and heal the gut. Bone broth, salmon, leeks are like top 3 cabbage for healing the gut. The liver, milk thistle, dandelion, asparagus, love that. So that's gonna get you to heal a lot faster. Stress management is another key piece of healing, including meditation into your everyday lifestyle. Okay, this is just standard. Nothing to show you here other than me curling my eyelashes. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm gonna put on a Ilia mascara. So this is their volumizing mascara. I made a YouTube video a very long time ago comparing different mascaras and how they feel for sensitive eyes. I'm not sure if I tested Ilia at that time, but Ilia it does not cause any eye irritation. So if you have sensitive eyes, I really like Ilia. Adding meditation into your everyday lifestyle, drinking enough water, going for walks, making your lifestyle a lot less stressful is really, really important. Last but not least, getting therapy and healing a lot of childhood wounds. So this is a very good foundational video for you if you're starting out and you want to heal your eczema naturally. And just to finish out this video, you can follow me on Instagram at The Eczema Coach. I post the most up-to-date information that I find there. And don't forget that you have a 20% off discount down below for Ana Luisa Jewelry.